mathematical strand of patterns and algebra, and more specifically, we're going to focus on algebraic expressions. So essentially, an algebraic expression is just a way of representing different quantities, but using the same representation. So algebraic expressions involve using symbols that can represent basically any potential quantities or any potential number. So for example, if we have S amount of students in a class, if we add 3 more students, so we're adding 3, we've now got the S that we originally had plus 3. Now we don't know what S is, but S can represent any number of students that we have in that particular class. So this is an example of writing an algebraic expression involving a symbol or a letter S instead of an actual number. And that means that the expression that we've found, S plus 3, can actually be applied to any situation when you add 3 students to another class. So in this particular case, S is our variable, which is our unknown. We're now going to look at a couple of examples. Now the first example says, well, just basically write the following as an algebraic expression, F amount of frogs, and then you take away 4. So if you've got F amount of frogs and you take away 4, there's your algebraic expression. Because F can represent any number of frogs, we don't know how many it is, but we know that F is the number we've got, or the amount we've got, and if we take away 4, then that's our expression. In our second example, it says we have 2 sacks of potatoes and 6 loose potatoes. So an expression for how many potatoes we have, well, we have 2 lots of sacks potatoes plus we have 6 loose potatoes. And this can actually be written as 2s plus 6, because when we're talking about algebra, we don't actually write the time sign. We just put the number next to the letter. Okay, so here are some practice questions I'd like you to have a go at. Basically, you just need to write an algebraic expression for the following. Feel free to pause the video, have a go at the questions, and once you think you've got the answers correct, we'll continue the video and we'll see how you went. Okay, so let's see how you went. In the first question it says, how many strawberries do you have if you have 3 punnets of strawberries and 4 leftover strawberries, or 4 strawberries left over? So I'm going to use S as my variable for strawberries. So strawberries is going to be represented with a red S. I have 3 lots of the punnets, and I have 4 single strawberries left over. So this becomes 3s plus 4. Now I don't know how many strawberries are in each punnet, alright, but I know that my expression here will actually work for every single outcome. In the next question, it says, how many cows do you have if you have 1 paddock of cows, but 6 cows are in the dairy? So normally I'd have 1 paddock of cows, so let's use a different colour, 1C. Alright, so C represents my cows, that's how many cows I have, but I've actually got 6 taken to the dairy, so they're not in the paddock anymore. So now in the paddock I have C minus 6 cows. And that'll work for any amount of cows that I have normally. If I take 6 away from them, then I have C minus 6.